Haunted Mansion is a new Disney live action film. It is obviously a adaptation of the ride at Disney World in Florida, and this is not the first time Disney has done this, of course, but this is the second time that they've done it with the Haunted Mansion. The original was a Eddie Murphy comedy, and I remember it not being that good, but being afraid of it as a kid. I haven't seen that movie in years, so I'm not really sure how I feel about that one, but I have seen it. With this new one, I went into it pretty excited because of the cast. I mean, you've got Owen Wilson, you've got Danny DeVito, you've got Lakeith Stanfield. That all really seemed like a good idea, and having them all together in this movie and how creepy the trailers made it seem, I was really intrigued, and I felt like this could be something special, but then I kind of got lost in the shuffle, and I didn't see it before I went on vacation, and then I finally saw it this week, and a lot of the reviews are pretty bad. A lot of people hate this movie. I'm not gonna say that, but it was definitely a letdown. So I'm gonna talk about what I liked. First of all, the creep factor was actually there. There were spots in this movie where I was genuinely not unnerved, but on edge, and there is a lot of atmosphere in this movie, especially surrounding the mansion. I felt like they did an excellent job with that, and kind of keeping things tense the entire time they were in the mansion, and kind of showing us how fucked the characters are for most of the movie, and how hopeless it all feels, and the ways that the mansion will play tricks on its residents and stuff like that, and a lot of callbacks to the ride itself were put in there, I think, very well. This is a very fan-servicey movie, and I think in all the right ways. So I did really enjoy that aspect of it. There's a couple of really good shots in this movie. The movie fall. Oh, one more thing. Jared Leto as the I forget the villain's name, but he was pretty good. I hate Jared Leto, but this is the best Jared Leto performance I've seen in a really long time, and was genuinely really creepy. With this movie, however, it's a shame, but the cast is wasted. The cast is completely unutilized, and their strengths are not played up at all. Lakeith Stanfield, this might be one of his worst performances. He is not really trying. He's fine. He's still a really great actor, so he's never gonna give a below average performance. But this is definitely in the category of his top 5 worst, because he was just there, and he was just doing it to kind of get a paycheck. I felt like the emotion was never there. I never bought into his whole wife storyline. That felt very, I don't know, Disney killing the mom thing. That's a stereotype. It felt forced, and it was not interwoven into the movie very well. Danny DeVito also wasn't that great in this movie as well. He was just fine. He was there. Owen Wilson was kind of funny. Again, they're all really likable actors. They just didn't try really for this movie. They didn't give it their all, I feel like. And the mom, she's been in so many movies. I always forget her name. Of the family that actually moves in. She's pretty good. I will give that to her. She had a good performance. So there's bright spots in this movie. There are moments that I really like. There are shots that are really interesting. It is creepy. It's entertaining for a lot of it. It just is very forgettable. It's very bland. It's a movie that doesn't have any substance. It's a movie that I'm not going to remember past this year, probably. And it's just a shame that that this cool of a concept and this great of an atmosphere was wasted on a pretty mediocre movie. And I don't have too much to say about it, just because it's fine. It's there. It exists. So I'm going to give Haunted Mansion a light C+. It won't be on my worst of the year list. I really didn't hate it, but I didn't like it either. So yeah, it was fine. So I am going to college in a couple of days. So I kind of have to figure out content to give to you guys. I'm going to be going to the movie theaters on Tuesday, the day before I leave, to see something. And then I also, tonight, I'm going to be reviewing The Pope's Exorcist. But that review will be coming out a little later on, and so will the next one, just because I feel like I'll need to settle in before I really am good with content. So, yeah, other than that, I will see you guys in the next review.